Big Campaign Stories. This is Jeff, your GM and narrator, and we have a full crew today. But before we get started, let's get some lightsaber checks. Sean, start us off.
Hey, I'm Sean, and I play fours, and I got an 11. Jesse.
Hey everybody, I'm Jesse. I play Oswald, and I got a 13. John.
This is John playing as Lucius, and I got a 19. Mav.
Hey, this is Mav. I play Dosh. I got a 2. Marshall.
Hey, this is Marshall. I play Keegan, and I got a 6.
Recap.
Not me, not me.
My recap is, listen to this whole session?
For our recap, we'll say that our heroes have all finally escaped the wonderful area Farthen, having joined up on the airship. As they get back into it, the Mirages meet up and form as the time dilation resets. The light lets you know that the boat is back on track, and you'll be arriving in Dusk Banter in a little less than 3 days. As we start the session on the deck of the airship, as you all meet back up.
As you guys walk up, the first thing you'll notice is Dosh has a big gaping hole in his stomach.
I probably have pretty obvious claw marks all over myself.
Are you wearing your pack?
By the time I get back to the airship, yeah, it'd be back on me.
Alright.
Oh, you took your pack off?
Uh-huh.
Things could have gotten real.
Gosh, what happened?
Did you have a pack tan?
Yeah, right. Just this big sweaty smear all over where the pack goes.
Yeah, I'll say I tied a duel.
Oh, so it went well?
Yeah, considering.
That's good. We got your note.
Yeah, remind me what that was?
Oh, no.
Don't wear your pack and don't be awkward.
Yeah, right.
Accompanying also more specific instructions.
Dosh's last note that was thrown in there was, be true to yourself.
Did I write that?
Yep, that was, as it was written, Lucius says, don't be awkward. Dosh says, hi, and be true to yourself. Or says, take off the equipment.
Well, the equipment was off, and we were awkward.
Yeah, we were.
So you followed my note. Great.
Well,
True
did
to
you
yourself.
get the swords?
Oh, yeah, we got the swords here.
I want to take a look.
Fours here. But man, those guys we partnered with, that was like a god's damn fever dream. I tell you.
Yeah, those guys are nuts.
Yeah, you'll see I'm wearing a Metallica style shirt that says Matilda.
I am also wearing one of those shirts, and if you look closely, you can see I'm wearing another one underneath the first one.
Huh.
Do you go see a concert?
Right.
I think we might have joined a second gang.
They're not an official gang. They didn't,
That's right. They're not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll kind of like be rubbing at my brow on that, looking down. Just there are too many people into Matilda right now.
Yeah, so they're her crew, and they really support her.
Huh. Start thinking about what my Lucius shirt should look like for you guys.
Oh, Lucius, I bought you a shirt.
Oh no. Is it a Matilda shirt?
No.
Would it be in the Dunkin' Donuts font? Or what font would it? It's not a Metallica t-shirt.
No, I can't remember the restaurant it was from. Dang it.
Yo Burgas.
Yo Burgers.
What, the mighty call of the dwarves?
Yeah. There's a restaurant there called Yo Burgers. Here you go. It
Thanks.
seemed appropriate. Not sure
I
why.
can see that. Look at the shirt and then just kind of cram it into a pocket and it disappears into my
a hole in your
Albert coat.
pocket. Okay.
My Albert coat and its extra sweet, extra dimensional pockets.
So, what happened with y'all?
Yeah, let's start with you first.
Because I really want to know what information you were trying to have us go off of.
Dosh, you rolled the lowest. So we met up with our contact, who happened to be the son or one of the adopted sons of what is his name? Something Crow.
Vancillion Crow.
Yeah,
Vasilian Crow. We met up with the adopted
Desmond
son of
Crow.
Vasilian Crow.
Yeah, his name was Desmond.
Desmond,
I've
thank
heard
you.
a lot about Desmond.
Mm-hmm.
Asking you to thank that guy.
I'll have a little smirk on my face.
Yeah, he was interesting. Also, really into Matilda. But
I hear he's broke.
that does not surprise me.
He is now.
The dude's loaded. What are you talking about, broke?
Well,
Might be broke
his boys had his charge card.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And
You shouldn't have needed any special gear for the job. I think we had you coming in before the abjuration people, so there shouldn't have been any spells on it. And we wanted you to be lifting the items when we had the security camera cycling between the duel and...
We had the security system reset, and I think we had a guard change happening too, purposefully, when you guys were going to do the...
Okay, that all makes sense.
I'll look at Keegan like, what? Did you catch any of that?
I mean, the guards were light. There was people moving around. We were right before the cleaning crew, so...
So what happened?
They paid for the jumpsuits that we all wore, so we looked like a service. And, but we we wired the Kabuto Syndicate the money to pay out my dad's debt.
From Desmond Crow? From
Yeah,
his charge card?
yeah.
Dosh,
I'm not sure how we got on the
I'll
topic, but
pat you on the back.
How far in debt was your dad at this point?
92,000 credits.
That's wonderful.
Before we all met up, I set up a plane ticket for him in Golden, and it's up to him now whether he comes to see us or does his own thing. But
Wait, you don't see the flaw in that second option?
oh, I do. But I've done what I can for him.
But you don't magically have another next of kin.
I
So
don't have another next of kin.
whenever whenever it rolls around, they're gonna come back to you.
Oh, he's been kicked out of all the casinos too. They banned him.
All the casinos?
Well, all the Kabuto Syndicate casinos.
Okay, so
At least that's what they said.
At least that's what they said. Like I said, it was weird and like a fever dream, and it just seemed like a good idea at the time.
It's not going to come bite us in the ass later, for sure.
No, I know, but I mean, Crows seem to
No,
hate you guys anyway, and they're not going to be happy with us for the money or the swords. So,
Yeah, they put two and two together, and they hate us now.
oh, did they put two and two together? Yeah, they said we've got money. You want to do this? And
And they said they have money. You want to do this? Who's they?
Matilda's boys,
Cockatrices.
the cockatrices.
using Desmond's charge card.
Yeah, using Desmond's
Gotcha.
charge card.
They were being pretty free with spending Desmond's money on the card, and they asked us, hey, what do you want? You want us to buy something for you? And
We got new phones too because ours broke.
Yes, ours broke.
That's got to be like a sliver compared to the 92,000 credits. Here's $100,000. I also bought a candy bar.
You saved the receipt?
Can we expense that?
So my thinking with your dad, though, after paying off his debts, did you ever see the movie Alien? They're looking for the alien, and they catch the cat, and then they just let the cat go. And he goes, why'd you let it go? He said, it's just a cat. No, they're going to pick it up again on the scanner. You don't let your dad go back to the casinos. That is all.
He's supposed to be coming to Dust Panther. I told him to come visit. So,
Why, yeah, I hope he shows up. When's the last
Yeah.
time you saw him?
in a few years, heard from him a few times when he wants money or something. Ah,
So yeah, Vancillion found out that we were responsible for killing Toger. And during Dosh's duel, we found out that he's actually pretty malicious about people that kill his children.
Do you still have that trigger? The handheld device thing he had? We did steal that at the end. I think Lucius had it.
Yes, you do still have it.
Oh, this thing? Click, click, click.
Vancillion wants to kill you in particular, or all of us?
I think it's all of us. A lot of the hate at the moment was directed at me, but he's gonna dig. Apparently, he's the type to take revenge.
I'll be having a flashback to when we found out that the security footage from the freeway around that crash was mysteriously wiped.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Also, as a DM, I'm really happy that you guys all remember that.
they're gonna have to get in line behind the those rogue perpetuals out of Corsa, who also want you dead.
Oh, the anchored.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a rough week.
Unless they're related somehow.
Crow just found out during the duel.
Right, but like maybe the anchored tipped him off? I don't know. Why don't you tell the story about how he found out?
I think it was Desmond that spilt the beans on that. Am I right on that?
No, Desmond tried to keep you two from meeting up, and then when you stole the thing, what's it called? The detonator, Vancillion, once he saw you.
Oh, so he did recognize. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
And that's why that was a big weird one, was because we knew that all footage from that had disappeared, and nobody should really know what happened.
Yeah.
Except Golmix ran our faces through some sort of computer system when we got there and figured out who we were. And Desmond managed to talk her down temporarily. So he would have found out eventually we were there, but it just happened to happen during the duel.
Yeah. So, yeah, maybe Oswald, maybe you are right. Maybe they are related.
I mean, it's just a possibility. There's nothing. I don't think we have any evidence that points that way.
Right. But where I was ruling it out, now I see that I cannot rule it out.
Sure those cameras were not working during that time?
I mean, I tried to work it out that way, but
Okay.
I don't think we ever even thought about the cameras. We just kind of assumed that they would be operating and catching us in whatever we did.
Yeah, in hindsight, we should have covered our faces a bit more. At least we all wore the jumpsuits and didn't stand out. You didn't have your pack.
Yeah.
did the Artori have his squid beanie on?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Also, we were pretty obviously around town for quite a while.
Yeah, we were pretty excessive in the museum.
Well, even before that, like, we were making a nuisance out of ourselves, asking questions of anybody we could get in front of. Yeah.
So where was the disconnect here?
About not being awkward, or
Yeah, as you were speaking, a woman with blue hair, wearing a machinist outfit, will look confused for a moment before turning around and looking at the group of you. As she sees Dosh, she looks around a bit on the top deck of this airship before slowly approaching, kind of feeling a little bit awkward. And I'm sorry, are one of you 016624076676?
I don't go by my serial number.
What is that number from?
That's my serial number.
Right.
Had any of us heard it before?
Offhandedly, maybe, but I've never been like, that's my serial number.
Yeah, and I don't think I've been.
I have no idea.
I'm really sorry. This is really awkward. I think I received a message for you, and she'll hold out her HCOM.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Upon it, you see 2016624076676. Designated optimal surveillance host. Individuality does not excuse withholding information. Retrieval team deployed. She'll be like, I don't know how I got this. I apologize.
Oh, no, that's fine. I don't know how you got it either, but I appreciate you seeking me out. How did you know it was me? Oh, let me guess. If I look around and is there any other androids like this ship?
There are no other androids standing on the top deck here. But
Okay.
you will start watching like other people's phones just start pinging as they all start looking around, and multiple people's eyes like keep landing on you.
Are any of our HCOMs going off?
Yeah, before eventually Lucius, then Fours, then Oswald, then Keegan, your phones will all ping. Yeah, it looks like everybody on the top deck here has gotten this message.
I'm gonna power down my phone and remove the battery.
Who's it from? Did you say?
It does not say.
So for the sender, there's no designation for identifier for the sender.
The identifier for the sender just says home.
I was hoping
Okay.
it said scam likely.
Oh, sorry. Mr. Likely was my father. Call me Scam.
So we all know like everyone has like different numbers, right? Because we all made up our own a while ago. Isn't that this one?
Correct.
So, okay. Does this one have a number associated with it that I would recognize to be with Tower Optics?
No, that's where like it says it's from home, and if you were to click on it, it simply goes back and says home again.
Well, guys, I think they're coming to pick me up.
Can I go suit up?
Who they?
I have no idea. To be fair, I don't know a lot about me.
Right, I remember how we found you. Yeah, it's concerning. Have maybe any history on retrieval teams picking up any androids? Anything in the news or anything from...
No, I mean, as far as for people that live in Dustbanter, things like a retrieval team would normally reference the Justicari, but you know most of them have been put to death by Typh.
Right.
So... And this is where we all find out Keegan just has an absolute cruel streak of like, yeah, fucking love murder.
But when it's CEOs, we're all okay with it.
But yeah, she'll ask for her HCOM back.
Oh yeah, I'll gladly give it back.
As soon as you do, though, the message deletes off her comm. And most of the other people that were starting to approach you, they all hear the ding as the message goes away. All of you, if you check your HCOMs, it's also gone.
Interesting.
Oswald took the battery out of his.
Yup.
Since we're on the deck, I'm gonna scan the horizon, see if I can see any other approaching.
Oh, any other like ships or things?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially crossing over this strait, you can definitely see other ships passing by. Your connection to the constant, you will catch the tail end of basically like the aura trails of all of these HCOMs, yourselves included, all connected to a single source that fades away as you continue to move.
Can I tell anything else about the source, like the direction?
I mean, as the ship continues to move, like you can see the, trying to figure out the best way to describe it. It's kind of like if you light a firework and you have that smoke trail,
Mm-hmm.
as it keeps drifting as you continue to move. So like you watch the tendrils of that connection get more faint as you go away, but also as they no longer have the original source.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It would look like somebody digitally fireballed the top of this with that information.
Okay. I think I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I believe it.
Alright. It doesn't sound like, or this is concerning, but I don't understand what a retrieval team being deployed looks like. I kind of doubt that you're suddenly just going to get abducted on this Hedron ship right now, but let's definitely be on watch. I'm going to look at maybe any sort of magical solution I might have with my crazy amount of spells I can cast. Alright, nothing I can do to help.
Yeah, a couple of people leaving the top of the airship will kind of walk by, and you'll hear them kind of, fuck, as they're looking at their HCOM. I didn't get the raffle. Wasn't my ticket. Vincent will have another party. We can win next time, and they'll continue past.
Did you guys? What was the thing everyone was looking for in ours? The golden.
The Azdan statue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys find the Azdan statue?
Who are you asking?
Yeah, I'll look to you.
What Azdan statue? What are you talking about?
It's never
Oh, you
mind.
didn't know about the Azdan statue?
You didn't know about the Azdan statue. It's fine.
Did not know about an Azdan statue.
Is this something to do with the raffle?
Yeah, the friend with the other person will be like, well, who won? They're like, I don't know. Looks like it was ticket 69, as they will continue down below.
What does my ticket say?
That was mine.
Lucius,
69
your
was
ticket
good,
was
I thought.
3.
Yeah, my plan was to make it when they pulled the raffle ticket 3. That
Correct.
didn't wind up happening.
But Desmond did want 77, but Dosh convinced him to get 69.
Yep. I remember
And-
telling him to do 69.
And so that was my raffle roll, and I laughed quite a bit about that.
That's awesome.
May have lost your entire trust, but hey, you won that raffle.
Good on you.
So what's this raffle that we were supposed to avoid?
Oh, the raffle's not a void. He wanted to win that. you got a trip on the Juggernaut in a spot in Zella Annulus, the party city, right?
Yeah, the most exclusive club in the world where you get to party with the gods on the Zelenius Moon for 4 hours.
Oswald will consider what it would mean to party with the gods.
If anyone deserves it, it's Desmond.
He's about to lose his entire inheritance, so.
Yep. Can't wait to hear that episode.
You need to do like
Funny
a
enough.
one-off episode of just him going to the party with the gods.
So why was I supposed to take, or was it even me that was supposed to take off my equipment? All the note said was take off the equipment. We guessed that was me supposed to be taking off my harness.
Yeah, so you guys could be a cohesive crew that didn't draw attention to yourselves or
Well, did
tie
you?
you to us.
Ha.
That makes sense.
Did you just die without it?
It actually would have helped him,
I
but
mean, nearly.
He looks pretty scratched up.
Yeah, how did you guys... So what happened then? It wasn't an easy, no security, no cameras, just grab it and go. How'd it go wrong for you guys?
Oswald?
We spent a lot of time trying to figure out what your note meant. That earned us a lot of... In retrospect, that probably put our face all over town. When we finally got in, we figured out pretty quickly that the swords were in a chest that was kind of set apart. It was up at the front desk area-ish with a couple of guards basically just standing next to it. That didn't look like they were going to go anywhere anytime soon. And then we knew there was a cleaning crew coming in at 11 o'clock? Yeah, at 11 o'clock. Sorry, noon. A cleaning crew coming in at noon. And so we were trying to wait for something to happen in association with the duel that we didn't know a lot about, and nothing happened. And so we got to noon, and we said, well, we better do something now, because we don't know if this cleaning crew is actually a cleaning crew, or if they're just another gang doing the same job we're doing. Because that was basically our cover.
Yeah.
So we went loud and went smash and grab.
Yeah, sounds about right.
All right.
Made a distraction. Got the swords, or got the chest. Had to open that a
Oh,
bit
you
later.
guys broke open the chest. You guys
Yeah,
just
we
got
left the
destroyed.
fragments of the chest behind.
Right. Well, yeah. We left with the chest, and then now we just have the swords.
Anything weird happened, it was the cockatrices that did it.
Basically.
I
Yeah,
was just there for the $19,000.
with any luck, the cockatrices drew more attention than we did.
Yeah, we were just trying to give you guys room to work by getting rid of any sort of... Try to get rid of surveillance and try to cut the guards back as much as we could.
We appreciate it. Like I said, like Oswald said, there was 2 guards there by the chest, and just the one, I guess, concierge to the museum. So we drew them away with a distraction, and got the chest and got out of there.
I'm thinking about all the time we wasted trying to find out about this duel and this raffle, when what we could have been doing was learning about like the security posture of the museum, and like whether there were cameras and where they would be, and like the layout of the interior, like all the normal stuff you would do if you're trying to steal something from somebody.
That's what we did. I stole
We
the
did, like,
security
none
guard's
of
pad, and then Fours hacked it while I distracted him.
That's why they were part of Team Recon, and we were part of Team Smash and Grab.
You guys are gonna love listening to each other's episodes.
We had like a fake scavenger hunt for everyone that we made up, so people were like chaos and going all over the area, so we could move freely.
Jeez.
We bought an Omnimart employee a giant beanbag chair.
What?
Yep.
Random bullshit go.
That Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, God, when you guys say it all out loud, it sounds insane. I'm gonna love
Fever
it.
dream.
And I just finished editing those episodes too. Oh.
All right. Can I see those swords?
Yeah, here.
Whoa! I was
Oh
furling
yeah,
around,
you're still looking at him.
but I would hand them over.
Forrest still has them. Here you go.
Are they magical?
Oh yeah, severely magical. 2 copper blades that radiate artifact level magic.
All right.
Is he stunned?
No, he knows
was-
what he knows what he's kind of looking at.
Yeah, definitely suspected that they were going to be super powerful. So, and that kind of verifying that these are the guys.
Even though they look somewhat dull, just even running your finger across the side of them, it cuts skin.
Yeah, no doubt. These are the blades. They're very powerful. I hope this isn't a mistake turning them over. Then I'll hand them back to Forrest as he's looking them over.
Just reenacting scenes from the movie, doing poses.
Jumping off the stairs, doing a hero landing.
Yeah, I mean, the most natural thing to do when you have a stick is to pretend it's a sword. When you have 2 swords, you're going to pretend they're swords.
Didn't the king of Arferi say that he was going to give you the scythe in exchange for the swords, Lucius?
Is that what he said?
He said if basically if you wanted them, if you wanted it, you're welcome to have it. It's not his house weapon. Like, the scythe does not belong to the Arferi, and so he was fine giving that up to get back what the Arferi deserves.
Sounds like a good trade.
Yeah, I think the good trade is just having him help us stabilize that district. But yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to take that scythe. Come on.
But definitely, Ford's swinging those short swords around. They make the most satisfying whooshes as they move through the air.
Oh, nice.
It's like the sword version of Hero Wind.
It's like in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where every time he waves it around, it has that like ringing bell resonance to it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, as the airship continues along, you'll watch the Rift Drakes dance in the wake of the ship. Going down below, as you approach Dusk Banter, you'll see snow days on the void glass screens. As Sarum saw, gang activity continues to increase as the Amon Protection Division continues to enforce inner-city curfews. Osric will... A dark time indeed. Thankfully, we have Umbaro Pharmaceuticals lending us the aid of the Astral Knights to help keep order. We are thankful for that. Reports of earthquakes from Thusk continue to alarm scientists. Oh no, I hope that dragon's still sleeping. It's bad enough knowing there's 3 others out there. We don't need another. As Sarum says, dragons, titans, behemoths, there's no end to the madness that is outside of the Dargeth Empire. We're truly lucky to be safe here within the boundaries of Dusk Banter.
All praise the bubble.
But you have a very relaxing another couple days, unless there's anything else you want to do, as you guys will land back in the northern Dusk Banter airport, close to the Arferi district.
Oh, I think with that, I am max.
You're finally at full health, Keegan?
Yeah! 3 days of healing.
So we came across a lot of loot from Randy, and I'd like to think that I've been kind of like, what isn't cash would be getting spent, and I'm hoping to be putting this money into a some sort of bank account, like maybe with Basia or something, where I feel like it would be safe, if that makes sense.
You don't trust him on banking?
Right now, no.
Also, I'm not at max yet.
Is that the bougie offshore banking option?
Yeah, if you want to put it
recall.
offshore, you
Yeah.
can put it through Basia. I mean, Matilda has Vancian Investments, which is her own bank.
Just give all your money to Matilda. You trust her, right, Lucius?
Yeah, you just do that.
She has never fucked you over, ever. I say season 5 with no concept of backstory.
And then somehow Matilda's crew ends up with your charge card.
Y'all need new phones?
It's not like Fancy Investments was first set up explicitly as a shell company with you and your brother as the fall guys to take on the debt.
Can't be the fall guy if it's a real company.
And if there's an office with a secretary in it, it's a real company.
Though you still have a lot of that wealth, yeah, you can definitely transfer it to a Basia account that is just yours.
Yeah, that's the plan right now. But like I said, I know that there was like a lot of just like straight gold and money and stuff, right? But as I recall, there was like artwork and gems and such.
Well, I mean, a lot of the stuff from the vault is all hard currency, so it's not credits. Like, you'll be able to sell it if you want, or if you want to find, like, if you want to quickly sell it, you definitely can, and then turn that into liquid cash. But it's a lot of like, this is valued at X amount of money. These are gold bars that you have to turn into credits, kind of thing.
Yeah, so I don't expect to liquidate this immediately. I'm trying to slowly turn it into money in a bank account, and the attempts to not have it be all that noticeable.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys land, you head back to the Arferi district?
Yeah, let's get this settled with before we go back to the office.
Yeah.
We did want to do one thing while we were traveling.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead and...
Keegan wanted to look into my hole.
Yeah.
The gaping wound in my stomach.
Yeah, I want to check out Dosh, because he counts as a construct, right? Can I use my craft mechanical as a heal?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll allow that.
Perfect. Let's heal up Dosh, or try to. So I rolled well. I'm not on that page.
23.
Hey, 23.
With a 23, we're going to treat this like a heal check, so Dosh is able to recover more so than normal.
Right. Should I explain my power?
Yeah.
Since we're podcast?
Yeah, for the listeners, Keegan has the following ability.
Let's see. As my background trait, Phyrexian technologist, I can use a knowledge or craft skill as a heal check with constructs. So I'm using my craft mechanical to help out Dosh in his injured state. And I rolled a 23.
You're able to help Dosh recover faster, and that hole in his side, you'd see, starts to repair a bit. You're able to connect parts that allow his mechanical nature to take over and start fixing that.
Okay, cool.
You landed the North Dusk Banter Airport close to the Arferi district. You guys are able to pick up rides and head back that way towards the king and the Randall estate. As you get back into that area, you can see that there is a different vibe here in the Arferi district. People seem a little bit more hopeful. More people are working on the community gardens. People are working on things together. You will see, as you had before when you entered, the concrete gang will look at you all and just kind of wave as you head into the area.
Wave back.
Yeah, it seems like there's an uptick here.
Did we leave the power plant on?
I was just going to ask that. Like, the last time I messed with it, it was off.
It is still off, but
Okay.
as you get further into the Arferi district, you can see bold construction currently at work. You can see people moving about, helping set this up, and they've hired a lot of local people as well to help reinforce from the community.
There's no minimum wage, is there? That's not a thing, right?
There is not.
Yeah.
Still looks like it's going to plan.
But if you were to talk with people, Xavier is paying top dollar. Like, Xavier is paying more
Competitive
than what a
rates.
minimum wage would be to make sure that competent people are paid enough to work and new people coming in have a place to progress. And as you guys pull up to the Umberson estate, Xavier would be there. You can see he is missing fingers on his left hand. He has lost an eye. You can see that he is leaning heavily on a cane on his left side as you guys pull up.
Above the table, like, I knew that he was like this. This is the first time seeing him like this or learning that he's been wounded like this?
Yeah, this is the first time seeing him.
But I've known that he's been.
Yeah, you found that out before you left for Farthen a week ago.
We'll look at him wide-eyed and look back to Lucius. What the hell happened to your brother?
Do we need to mess up?
Xavier's fingers have been replaced with cybernetics. His eye has not yet, and he still leans on that cane as he... Lucius! Oh, lucky. Boars, Dosh, Oswald, and I'm sorry, I don't think I've met you yet. And he'll reach out with his good hand.
I'll take his hand. Keegan, I was at the spaghetti dinner, but we didn't talk much.
Oh, right, I'm sorry.
It's okay. How are you doing?
Doing fine, and he'll look back and... This is incredible. I'm severely impressed. I cannot explain how much I'm surprised. You've really risen from the ashes of our home.
I'll go shake his mangled hand with my robot hand. Say, man, you've looked better. Are you really okay?
The price I had to pay for my reach. But I'm still here, so call it even for now.
I'll nod at that and then kind of look around and say, yeah, this is an opportunity.
From what Matilda has told me, this is really a chance for the Estabolds to move up into a different position.
I'm glad you've jumped on it.
To say it simply, I'm very lucky I was given this chance.
All right.
Please come in. Sorry about the mess.
Yeah, let's see what he's done with the place.
Yeah, you'll see that he has set up a community reach center for this. He is kind of expanding on what Dosh was doing before. Food is available for not only the workers, but workers' families. He is taking this as the opportunity he can for expansion.
But yeah, what I had hoped is that this could be kind of like a center for reestablishing the district. That looks like that's happening.
Matilda has explained to me that we're doing this for the people, and I hope that we are doing this to your satisfaction, Lucius. Profits can come later.
All right. And I blindly believe it. Yeah, no sense motives, no nothing. Feeling good.
Look down, pull knife from chest.
Have we gotten any communication from Amon?
Not yet.
Okay.
Though Lucius does have a message from Orion asking him to call him back.
Yeah, I'll burn that bridge when we cross it.
Are you gonna be fast enough to hang up on him, though?
Yeah, we'll not calling him back yet.
Jasper will run up and give a big hug to Oswald.
I'm down for hug with Jasper. Absolutely.
As a halfling, she is a little bit shorter than you are, but you get that firm hug across the middle of your chest.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, the king has offered me a job.
That's cool. Doing what?
Well, he wants someone who likes to uncover things, decipher things, and I'm going to help bring back the Arferi history. So I brought a bunch of my forum buddies, and we're making a historical reclamation group.
That sounds sweet.
We've already undone the first part of the silver box, the sheets that I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been deciphering it, and it's old Arferi martial arts and training things. But the king, well, I guess he's still the king now. He heard that you're coming back, so he's not the king anymore. But he's a council member, or he wants to be. But the king said that I get to work for him, and we're going to restore what the Arferi used to be.
That's really cool. Does that mean you're going to be staying here in Arferi then?
Yeah, if it's okay, I don't quite want to work for Amon. But I think you guys are really cool, and I'd like to hang out with you sometime.
It's okay,
Yeah.
we don't want to work for Amon either.
That'd be good. I would also like to hang out sometime.
And Jasper would be like, that's a really cool Matilda shirt.
I will take off my outer Matilda shirt and carefully set Cobbler down because he was still snuggled between the two. I'll give her the outer Matilda shirt, and I'll also give her the autograph from the wrestler. And I did not write down the wrestler's name.
Okay, so the outer shirt is ripped up from the Hounds thing.
Honestly, probably the inner shirt is too.
Yeah. No, totally cool. I just want to make sure she's getting like a solid used shirt
Yeah.
that has adventure history with it.
Yes.
It makes it cooler.
Yeah, she will love it as far as when she gets this kind of ripped and torn, kind of basically band shirt, right? Like it's
Be distressed.
It's like that Mean Joe Green scene. Here you go, kid.
yeah, and she'll look at it and be like, "Whoa, wow, this is really cool." Yeah, oh yeah, here I can send you what I've gotten so far. I'll send it to all of you. I've met Matilda, and I mean I'm not a Matilda crew, but I'm gonna wear this shirt. And it's way too big. I mean, as a halfling woman, it goes all the way down to her knees. And she's like, "This is really cool. Thanks, Oswald, and we'll give you another hug."
How small is she?
A tall halfling is 3'6",
Okay.
and you're like what,
Yeah.
4'4"?
I'm 4'10", so yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you maybe don't want to. Well, I don't know. There might be some folks after us, and then wearing that shirt might associate you with us. So just be careful.
She's a little too enamored with like the cool shirt, and you guys coming back, and you guys literally holding the swords.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see what all you found out from. You said it was called the Silver Box. It'd be cool to see what you found out so far.
Yeah, right now. So these are the Arferi training practices, and she'll send it to all of you. The mechanical benefit is the original Arferi training regimen means that you can use your wisdom instead of strength or dex for your CMB and CMD.
Sick.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I got +1 to that. Better than -1.
She will give a hug to the rest of you as well, but Oswald was her first, and we'll. So yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I have a room on the top floor.
Yeah, it's for the best, but we could have used you.
You guys are way better at exploring dungeon wells than I am. I didn't even get in.
Just thinking, yeah, I was never gonna let you do that.
I don't know. We really would have been up a creek in Farthen if I hadn't called you. So yeah, you help a lot more than you think.
Yeah, she'll blush and then go back like, well, I gotta go talk with the other forum guys and start. We're supposed to go look at the north side of our ferry and see one of the other old locations that they had. So thank you guys, and we'll hug and head out.
Later, Jasper.
Yeah, take care. Best of luck.
Yeah. See you next time over.
If you need anything, give us a call.
As you were here at the Umberson Estate, you can see Xavier's team currently setting up the foundations of the building that's supposed to go around the well. They're not trying to step too much on the growth in the gardens that are here, but they are looking at coordinating here with the water treatment facility and this energy plant that you guys have found. Xavier will tell you, Lucius, that, hey, when you get a chance, Matilda wants to talk with you. Everything's going great. It's not a bad call, I promise.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. I think first, though, we made a deal, and it's time to make good on it.
Best of luck. I know you got this.
Got that antagonize ready.
Yeah, if you want to go meet up with the king, you can.
Probably the best to get. The longer we hold these swords, the more liable we are to.
Right. That's how I see it, too. Let's get it over with.
Let's do it.
Heading down towards the center of the Arferi district, you guys will get close to the cut-in-half car tombstones. You'll see Malzaran and Miriam as they're sitting together, kind of laughing and sharing a punch junction as they are pouring a little bit of illiquid whiskey into each of their own cans. Oh, how do you guys show up? Is this motorcycles and monster trucks again, or is this a bunch of heroes walking in?
Oh, to be fair, it should probably just be the monster trucks and all that, like before.
It really sounded like you were going a different way with that. you know.
I couldn't see us walking.
When I do walk, I have like a very exaggerated limp. Like I'm going to be pretend to be way more hurt than I am.
Monster trucks and motorcycles.
Yeah.
All right, the wrecking crew shows up in full attire.
Going with Mad Max convoy.
Like, guys, it's not that far. You guys didn't have to drive here. No.
We can see the house from here.
Couldn't see us walking. Couldn't
We had to
see
do
us
a couple
walking.
laps.
The king watches us leave our front door, go in motorcycle, go into monster truck, drive around the block.
Rehearse how we drive in.
Yeah.
Have an argument about who's in front.
Yeah.
Really should be the motorcycle.
As you pull up, the king and Miriam put down their cans and kind of stop and start to walk up to meet you as you get out of your vehicles. Malzeron just starts kind of laughing and clapping. Holy shit! I'm sorry. I apologize, Lucius and friends. I really thought you'd fail. Are you seriously back with the swords?
I'll look over. I'm assuming Forrest still has the swords right now, and I'll say, yeah, it's the real thing. We always make good on our deals.
I'll get off the motorcycle and go up to present the.
I stand corrected. I considered you a bunch of fancy folk from Dusk Banter.
Oh, we're fancy.
I really thought you'd fail.
We don't fail.
We seldomly fail.
That's your t-shirt, Lucius. I seldomly fail.
Right.
But what can I say? I didn't expect you to back those words up with action, and I will give you this. I am the fool here. And he will bow to you guys.
Oswald will feel very uncomfortable like that. He doesn't know what to do about that.
He's trying to Lord of the Rings us.
Yeah, he's trying to return to the king us.
I mean, you returned to the king, but but you'll notice that your brands will disappear as Forrest hands over the short swords, and I am but a fool, so thank you. This is amazing. Your brother seems to be moving in just fine. Your sister is, from what I understand, talking with the Amon courts and permits. I stand in awe of what the Estivalds seem to be able to do. And Miriam will walk up as well, and I thank you so much for everything that you have done. You brought power back to the Arferi, not only in spirit, but literally. The energy here will help us become something that Amon can't ignore, and we're no longer a district that is looked upon as savages.
Yeah, you're a district that will prosper, and we're proud to be part of that.
And he'll set down his can and... No, hold on, sorry. And he'll run back and grab the scythe and come back and take it. I give it back to Sword Eye, keep it for yourself. I don't care. I'm still talking with the people here about forming a council. I have no use for the title of king. So, hey, just do what we can, right?
Yeah, this is exactly how I hoped we would work together.
As he hands you the scythe, he'll be like, well, an old weapon for an old hand.
Alright, I'm going to spend the next 20 years learning how to use this thing.
Got an online course.
Yeah, I got an online site course.
I go to night school, learn how to use the scythe.
Guys gonna see like memes like that Star Wars gym nerd meme.
What did you spend the last 20 years learning? Because, like, you don't learn to be a sorcerer, you just are one.
I feel like you're downplaying sorcerer quite a bit.
Yeah, we don't talk bad about sorcerers in this game, Jesse.
Yeah.
I feel like just a minute ago,
God.
talking about what I've been able to accomplish and how awe-inspiring it is compared to that.
Miriam and Malzeron will, each holding one of the swords, will embrace each other, kiss, and turn back, and, well, I think you all at least deserve a party. Are you staying in the Arferi district, or?
We are now. I'd be thinking about all the fucking hell I'm gonna face from Amon. I gotta talk to Matilda. No, party sounds pretty good right about now.
Yeah, party sounds good.
And I'll be thinking about all the money I've been moving and say, you know what? It's on me.
Yeah, Malzeron will... Wait, what do you mean it's on you?
You'll find out.
Do we still have Desmond Crow's credit card?
No, but we robbed the shit out of Randy.
The party's on Randy.
Exactly.
And the location, the venue,
Right.
the
The silverware.
the
Food, booze.
We can find him. Maybe we can convince him to actually like serve us.
We'll pay him top dollar.
Sure. I don't know quite what that means, but I'll take it. And the king, no longer a king, but Malzaron will go up to each of you and, in Arferi style, give you basically a giant hug and lift you off the ground a bit. For all of you but Dosh. And Tegan.
That's me, Stuart.
He accidentally, just breaks me.
Malzaron and Miriam will let us celebrate, and as it will be, the Estepolds are always welcome here in Arferi. As are all of you.
Thank you.
He will
Thank you.
apologize in that of the Arferi respects each person and will spend his time to speak to Keegan and speak to Forrest and speak to Oswald, speak to Dosh, as it's not one person who does this alone. Every person contributes to make things accomplish.
Absolutely. Which, sorry, I'm going to spend a bunch of our money on a party, but it's happening.
It's all right. It's worth it.
I don't know what we were going to spend the money on otherwise.
Bombs for
Yeah.
bros.
It was definitely an oh shit fund. I just can't help but feel like oh shit is going to happen soon.
Malzaron will run over and start filling cans of Punch Junction with Illican whiskey and start bringing back over to all of you. And Miriam will... We're still designing how the council will function now. The previous king will still hold a position, though not one of power. I think we found a good way to make sure that we can represent everyone and give everyone a voice in the Arferi.
Great to hear.
Has anyone heard from the Kabuto Syndicate in the meantime, since we've been gone? I'm sure they're pretty upset about losing their foothold.
Here in the Arferi district, no. Miriam would say that from what we understand from our contacts, they are purchasing gang help in Duskmanter and the other districts. But here, they have not been able to reestablish a foothold.
Good to hear.
Once Malzaron comes back holding way too many cans and hands it out to all of you, and everybody's got a Boilermaker, he'll... Cheers!
Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
But I am thinking a district-wide festival.
Make it a holiday.
Yup.
Malzaron will look at Miriam and... I don't know, what do we even call it if it's a holiday? And she'll look back and... Construction Day? Bold Day?
Reconstruction Day.
Edit in sweet pun day.
How about just our Fury Day?
I could get behind that.
Yeah, and she'll... Our fairy day it is.
Thinking to myself, bold day would have been better.
You had your chance.
Lucius, you will get the text from Matilda saying, everything's going well. Give me a call if you want, but we're doing fine.
And you'll hear from me soon.
She will send back, for the first time, you will get a smiley face with sunglasses emoji.
Yeah, since we're in this world. Let's take a picture of one of the frickin' Matilda shirts.
You can take a picture of the one that's still on me. It's all
Yeah,
tore up still.
exactly what I was thinking.
It's probably blood-stained a little bit.
Yeah, you will get back the response, oh, fuck. And the, please tell me you didn't make that.
Yeah, no, it was from your fan club.
Did you guys buy that at one of those mall kiosk stores?
I mean, the cockatrices were just handing them out to anybody who would take them.
Yeah, a bunch of people on the airship there got them.
Until we got... Did we get told to leave the airship? I know we were on the edge there.
You were escorted out by cops.
Jesus.
Yeah, we forgot to tell that part of the story, but yeah, we were escorted off the airship.
Surprised they let you back on.
Different airship.
Lucius, the last text you'll get from Matilda is, love you, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'll smile at that. Seems like just suddenly everything's going really well and good deeds are paying off. Nothing can go wrong.
This is where a sniper bullet explodes Lucius's head.
Uh-huh.
We already had that ending shot.
Not
I can't do it
again.
again.
It just explodes through my belly. Oh, wait.
Another boss I get dies. It's not gonna look good on my resume.
Yeah, this is on you guys.
Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, after all levity fucking falls apart, that'll be a kind of walk away from the group a little bit and make that call.
In the background, people are cheersing and drinking. Music is starting to go on. As you can hear people drumming and talking. People coming up to Dosh, like how much they appreciate all the food that was given. There's definitely that feeling of community of all of these people excited to know that things are going to get better. And of course, people will be reaching out to Oswald as the main person who I guess knows how to work the thing in the well.
Shit.
Power giver.
But that means you're going to be working with Yasper because she's been working actively on learning Old Arferi to be able to translate it. And she's getting to the place where she knows what the machine kind of does and is able to know a little bit more about what these things are. As you can see, her team of like a lizard folk and a Lycal that are both like just nerdy as fuck people that are just going through this and arguing over definitions of runes.
A lot of actuallying going on.
Yeah. Now, I think you're misinterpreting what this symbol is supposed to mean. And Jasper's like, no, it's really clearly it's supposed to be this.
Guys, all you have to do is just cast comprehend languages. You don't have to interpret this. You can just read it.
A lot of them will be like, well, not everybody has access to magic, Oswald.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why
check
you
your
call me.
privilege.
And, Jasper will like, don't be a dick. Oswald's going to help us out with this.
Yeah, anytime you need.
But Lucius, as you step away and give a call to Orion.
Yeah, deep sigh before speaking.
The phone will ring twice before you hear Orion's Lucius.
Quick to pick up for me.
I don't even quite know where to start.
Congratulations. Job well done.
Welcome to the family, armed office, all the usual platitudes. So you started two international incidents in 2 weeks. You barely completed your first task, or have you even? You haven't even checked in yet. I am stunned.
And you should be. The Arferi district is in order. We've brought back peace and stability.
Excellent. I forgot where that was on your list of tasks to do. They could have sent me, but instead I was getting some drunk Corleone from a beach in Saletti.
Apparently they wanted it done right.
The silence that he leaves after that could kill a man. There should be a fort save involved with that silence.
You think the call's dropped?
I know it's not.
I was trying to reach out to Typh to explain what's going on right now, but it seems there's a lot of work on the higher floors. Things are getting complicated, they told me. But here you are, once again. And now I see it wasn't just me. You're an omen of doom, Lucius. You fuck up everything you touch.
You know what the best part was? Was that for a second there, we were working so well together.
And we still will after your time off. I'm telling you, take a week without pay. You don't have access to your office, find something to do. You're big friends with the Arferi district. I'm sure they have a room you can take. I had no idea when I challenged you originally that I was throwing myself into the depths of chaos. That you seem to swim in, just easily, destroying everything you interact with. You're charming, charismatic even. But honestly, you seem to ruin the life of every person you interact with. We'll call you once we're ready to discuss next steps, but I hope I don't see you soon. Until Forrest's kin has been relocated to the Easy Snooze in the warehouse district. Have a great day, Lucius. Click.
That guy takes his job way too seriously.
Yeah, I'll be a little bit like, I had more to try to bring him back, but, well, just kind of stare at the ground, mumble a little bit. Got a party to attend to.
Tequila is my lady!
Wars has already started.
Behind you, you hear Malzaron drunk. No kings, no gods! And that's where we'll end the session.
Awesome.
Huzzah.
Awesome. Oswald's so tired. He's 7 days no sleep at this point.
Oh God.
Love this episode. Just for as dark as we're trying to be, like it's nice to have like a maybe a little bit of a victory go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely a moment in there where it's like, oh, I can hear the like triumphant music swelling in the background right now.
Return of the King?
I don't know.
Thanks for listening, everyone. Like, rate, review, subscribe. You know the stuff. Wow, it's crazy. We are at the end of Chapter 5, which means, not including side stuff, that's 71 episodes, which is pretty cool. Thank you all so much for hanging out and listening to this and enjoying our weird stories. Our intro was 10,000 People screaming I'm an Individual by Nihilord. You also heard Escape and Monolithic, also by Nihilord. There was also Cyberkong by Mood Mode. Let's see here. We are looking at probably putting out a Patreon maybe this year, so look for that. But otherwise, thanks for listening, sharing, and being a part of our community and hanging out with us on Discord and stuff. All right, happy January. All right, bye.